Well, hey everybody, I'm Jack. Thanks for joining me today. I'm here at Woodstock, day 2, and I'm going to tell you something. If you hear about me dying in the next few days, don't cry for me because I just had mammy sapote, so I could die a happy man. Man, having a blast here. I'm doing some more video stuff, but I just thought I'd shoot one in the room today because I'm just doing different clips, putting stuff together. We'll probably do a what I eat in a day video at some point to show you some of this good stuff here. But anyhow, today I want to give you a little bit of an explanation of my raw food diet. Here's the deal. Guys, I do videos most every day. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button below, man. YouTube's killing me. I'm bleeding subs. And then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Like I said, I'll probably do a proper what I do eat in a day video, but just let me give you a rundown of what I've eaten so far today, kind of leading into what I'm talking about. Got up this morning, had some water, had a big thing of water. Then I had about 24 ounces of orange juice. And then I had another mono meal of papaya, the best papaya on the planet. If you look, Martha's papayas. People are always going to say, oh, they're expensive. Yes, they're expensive. You're not going to eat them every day, but God, there's always that person out. Everything's expensive. If it's over a basic necessity, it's expensive. Some things are expensive, but some things are worth it. But anyhow, absolutely the best papayas on the planet. So I had that. And then let's see, what else? Didn't have a green smoothie today. Went and saw a little presentation by Elise of Raw Alignment. She's actually a really good speaker. I enjoyed that. And this was the highlight of the food for my trip. Lunch came and I had a mono meal of mammy sapote. Nothing but mammy sapote. Nothing. You might be. Now, what people are going to say, and I still get this. I get this from people, you know, on social media that are even that are real friends of mine in real life that just don't quite get this lifestyle. But I still get this from people that have watched my videos after a while. But why? Why did you eat like this? Why did you do that? Why did you only eat this? You're kind of limited. You're this, you're that, you're blah, blah, blah. Listen, the only thing, and you really have to listen here. I think people selectively listen sometime. I eat exactly what I want all the time. This is just what my body calls for. Now, you know, it looks extreme to some people, and I think a lot of people think, oh, he's disciplined, he's holding himself back, or he's trying to be extreme. I'm telling you, I enjoy the meals I've had today, I enjoyed better than any meal I've ever had in my life. So, I mean, that's just it. And as I always say on this channel, I'm not saying follow me, do everything I do. You got to figure that stuff out for yourself. But that is how I eat. And that's, you know, until my body, I keep kind of like trying to define myself here just so people that watch will kind of know this. Until my body tells me to eat something else, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I get random advice, unsolicited advice. Why don't you eat this? Why don't you eat that? Well, probably because I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat that. I like exactly what I like. Now, sometimes I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. And don't get me wrong. It's not like anybody's throwing shade or being, you know, mean to me. I'm not, because I'm kind of sensitive if you're mean to me. But no, I mean, you know, I eat what I eat. I'm not like the other people. I don't consider myself a raw food educator. From day one, I've just told you, you know, this is how I do it. You take a look. Look at me. Don't do anything other than just see what I'm eating. Kind of look at me. Do you like the results I'm getting? Do you like things I'm getting? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Then don't eat exactly like that. Or, as I've mentioned in things, you don't have to like completely agree or disagree with somebody. You might see some elements of what I'm doing, and you like to do that. I've met a lot of people here at Woodstock that are kind of like that. They don't eat exactly like I do, and they're not, you know, they don't watch me all the time, but they've told me like, hey, I like this, I like that. So, you know, for me, I'm just here to give. I'm here to share, and I'm here to do service. So take what you can from it. But I absolutely eat everything I want every day. And it's a progression. listen, for maybe somebody's tuning in for the first video, or maybe somebody has not heard my story before. I've been on the other side. People talk to me like sometimes like I'm some pristine person that was born like this, that has been like this pure ethereal raw food person for his whole life. I'm 54 years old. I was a hardcore drunk for 30 years. And I think that like kind of goes in one ear and out the other ear. I should really, it'd be kind of have to be an R-rated video. I should tell you stories, some of the disgusting things I did, some of the disgusting states I woke up in, some of the just filth. I mean, it was not pretty. I drank for 30 years. Probably as recent as 2 years before I became a vegan, before I became a raw vegan. I smoked meat. I did barbecue. I worked for, well, I kind of semi-did. I semi-worked for a little restaurant down in Costa Rica. And about 2 or 3 times a week, I was smoking meat. I was making barbecue, ribs, pulled pork, all that kind of stuff. And I love that food. I ate that food. I'm from the South, man. Don't be telling me nothing. I grew up on fried chicken. I ate more chicken wings in my life than any 2 people, 3 people, 100 people should. Some of the things I look back on, even just things, you know, like making a sandwich, you know, on a hungover day. Oh, here's a good one for you. Here's a good one for you. Hangovers in Costa Rica. They had these little cheap processed sausages. This isn't even real, not even sausage. This is just like bologna sausage. I'd have a hangover. I'd go get 4, 5, 6 eggs. I'd get cheese, and I'd get those sausages. I'd get those sausages going and frying up in the pan. I'd crack the eggs in there, and then I'd put cheese in there. So, man, I mean, I can't even tell you how I was clogging my body. When I got on this path, I got on the path before I got on the real path. You know, I started in 2012 just cleaning up, saying, okay, time to get healthy, time to cut out this nonsense, time to cut out the booze and start working on maybe trying to repair some of the damage I've done to myself. So there was a 6-month process of not even being vegan, but being on that way to the path, where I wasn't drinking, or I did go back to a period where I'd have one glass of red wine a day because it was supposed to be good for your heart. Okay, so 6 months of kind of cleaning up my act and getting ready for this thing, where I'd cut back a lot of the animal products just by instinct. Then, I went raw vegan 6.5 years ago. From the very beginning, I went very high raw vegan. I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. I lost a ton of weight, and then I freaked out, and to put it back on, I said, well, I'm still vegan. I ate potatoes just drowning in olive oil to just try to get maybe 10 pounds, 12 pounds back on to look halfway normal again. And then I kind of, figured, okay, that's not the way. And as I went, I learned. And as I went, I got a little bit cleaner. And as I went, my taste changed. Because as you're doing this lifestyle, and that's why people's tastes don't change, and that's why people still have the cravings, and that's why the people go back and forth to the food, because they keep introducing that food to their taste buds. They keep introducing that food to their system. I cut it out, largely. Like I say, from the very beginning, I was very high raw. When I got over that little potato episode and wasn't doing the potatoes and olive oil anymore, I still was eating some potatoes, but I would eat cooked maybe two times a week at the most. And that was probably still in year 2. By year 1, I was doing super long stretches of just being fully raw vegan. In fact, I was pretty much raw vegan, except for, when I went back to the States and I'd eat some cooked food, just kind of fill in when I was in the States. So when you're trying to think let's say you're somewhere right now where you ate a hamburger yesterday, or maybe you're just getting started on the vegan thing, or maybe you're just going to raw, you're probably not going to want to eat like me. And you're not going to have a taste to eat like me. And you know what? Even if you do it for 10 years, you may never eat like me, and that's okay. The main thing, I was talking to some people at lunch today, and I was kind of sharing a lot of different things and sharing how I like to share with people and how I like to refer people to. I want to try to help listen, I want to give you what you need. If you're not, I don't care if you're going to be fully raw vegan. I don't care if you're going to be this. Once again, if you can take just a little bit of knowledge or help or tip or whatever from me, that's good enough. That's all I want to do. So that's, it all boils down to, I have done a combination of learning, and then starting to kind of let go into my body, let go into, how do I want to eat? Will I eat like this for the rest of my life? Exactly like I'm doing? Probably not, because I'm always, thinking, always trying new things, always saying, well, maybe I should add a little bit of this into my diet. Or who knows, maybe my taste changed. Maybe I moved to a different area and I don't get certain things and I adapt kind of certain things I do. But when you see me doing some of this stuff, don't think that I'm holding myself back or I've got the discipline or I'm restricting or whatever. It's just simply that's what my body wants. I've never, listen, if I could eat like this all the time, I keep joking with people that if I win Powerball, we don't even have Powerball in my state. If I win Powerball, I'm going to just buy a place like this, invite 500 of my closest friends, and we're just going to live like this and eat like this every day. Because I think seriously with the way, obviously people are preparing food here for us. Well, it's just fruit during the day. For anybody that doesn't know about the Woodstock Fruit Festival, it's straight up fruit during the day. There's juices in the morning, there's fruit during the day, and there's fruit, they put the fruit out at breakfast and lunch. But in between, there's always bananas around, and there's always these just beautiful medjool dates. There's lychees, and then at dinner, there's salad, and there's all kind of stuff. Last night I had arugula, I had different lettuces, I had spiralized zucchini, I had chopped cubed exactly like I like them, cucumbers. They have different types of dressings. They have low fat, they have non-fat, they have natural, like stuff that's okay for the natural hygiene people. They have a little bit of everything. I tell you what, I think I could do this for the rest of my life. Theoretically, if I could stay here and eat exactly the way they serve us every day, I'm not thinking of anything that I'd have to eventually say, okay, I need to go somewhere and get something else. So I don't know, I'm kind of repeating myself, but just to sum it up, that's it. I eat what I want all the time. So, you got to make the decisions for yourself. But as far as me, nah, I'm not changing anytime soon. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace. And vegan for life.